like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase the rules. What I do, lace up the shoes, chase the rules. Now what I do, lace up the shoes, chase the rules. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Soldier Field. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run on second down with Cohen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
First down, a run with Cohen. Again, he finds an opening. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. This is Cohen on the toss. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL.
Lock in. He's coming, double up.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. And a big loss falls here as he's taken down. Danielle Hunter. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17. Now Trubisky to throw. Robinson's got it. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. One heck of a third down conversion, 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 22-yard scamper. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a first and 10 at their own 21. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Speaking of Cook, he continues to be a workhorse in the Minnesota backfield. More evidence of that in Week 7 against the Lions. 25 carries, a league-high 142 yards, 2 more touchdowns, give him 8 on the year. In fact, he leads the NFL in both rushing yards and touchdown runs. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 43-yard line.
Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on the punt. Back deep, Tariq Cohen. This is taken around the 12. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Bears take over.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And coming up on their second drive of the game, had the touchdown last time out. Now they have the football back. Chance to really seize early momentum.
Feels to me like they had a really excellent week of practice. It all came together, but I'll bet you it got galvanized in the locker room in pregame. Somehow I think the head coach, his oratorical skills were on point.
Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Eric Hendricks in on the tackle. It's a gain of 6.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out.
Blue. Hey. Back.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete to Robinson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
On 2nd down now, it's Cohen. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. An 11-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
First. Come get some. Come on.
Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Third and long for Cousins. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. On the return is Cohen. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Bears on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. Finding Gabriel complete. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Out of the gun, running with Cohen, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Fuck.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. To throw on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Cousins from the gun on 3rd. Being chased out left. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Cohen. A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action with Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Everson Griffin on the sack. Taken to the 4th round back in 2010. What a steal. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Roquan Smith, his second sack of the night. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a second down and 12. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Big one. Big stop. Let's go. Check 13. Rose. Switch.
On third down, Cousins lets it fly for Thielen. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Look at moving that pocket.
Here's Britton Colquitt now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far.
What can I do?
And taken right at the 35. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He's going to look deep down the field. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
The throw over the middle taken in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw, Cousins. And this is Cook to the ground. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. He finds his man Johnson, and he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First down, Minnesota.
Well, I call the best game play. This is the best play. A whole different playbook.
Back to the ground, Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cousins now. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run. Cook. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that'll make our score 14-7.
What did I tell you? What did I tell y'all? Down 14. So you don't come out in this game. Told you.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. It's complete to Robinson. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Play action. It's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Play action. Now Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Throw it on me like that.
55. Here we go.
On first down, it's Cohen. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Again, it's Cohen. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Off the toss, Cohen. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
They try again with Cohen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Here are the Vikings now. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is
and the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Khalil Mack bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd, it didn't even matter.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Kyle Fuller there defensively.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins. And got his man, complete. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Cousins now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Rudolph on the receiving end from Cousins. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down. Now Cousins. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. To throw is Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Buster Screen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't think, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock. and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
On second down, it's Cohen, and they'll bring him down right around the 13. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. Johnson was the intended receiver.
Hey, invite Pico. Invite Pico B1.
The final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Everson Griffin able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. They start throwing to the bench.
Hey, they hate me. Can I get a run back? Good game, they hate me. Can I get a run back? They hate me. Can I get a run? Can I get a run back? Who's next? Anybody free? You free, Pico? I'm sending to you.
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
Okay, bro. So listen. Okay, so I'm buying shit for her. She ain't documenting that. She said she put that money back. She regurgitated shit. Well, then why I'm saying you want to buy a shirt? Why I'm buying shirts? Where's the documentation of the shirt that you bought that you said specifically that page? Yes. There's the documentation on the $2,000 that they bought.
What's up, family? Oh, shit, I'm tripping. I was thinking that you won last. No, I'm about to send it to you right now. I was looking at my Instagram, my fault.
There's documentation. That's what we talked about. You can't do all these documentation if I'm So it's not really shit, bro. Bro, this is it don't fucking matter. It's all the same. Where's their shit? You ain't doing the same shit and you complain about nothing.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the Chicago Bears. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. This fielded at the 2. And look at this, right away a loose football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
I just lost the game.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the cat.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown. Robert Woods there to make the grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I like that. I like that. I like that. No, it's cool. You know what I gotta do? When I beat niggas, I know who getting the run back, I know who don't. That's part of
the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away.
I hope I can turn that.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First carry now for David Montgomery. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I'm like, the chief walked in the office. He said, yes. I'm like, okay.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
What you doing, dude? It's my chips. Get my chips back, dude. Bring my chips.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And a pressure gets to him again. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets gets the sack.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much was it, a dime? What were they?
15 cents.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Let's touch the stuff. We woke up. Come on, man. Let's touch the stuff. What's wrong with you?
Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leonard Floyd coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Stop.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Cut! 180! Super 66!
3rd and long. It's gone. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. He finds an opening past the 40. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Pressure, he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Mikel Roby-Coleman, a sack off the corner. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. 10-0 to score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
Get out of the personship, or you need to back up on him. Get out your
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky, eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Well, Charles, switching gears on a bit of a sad note. On Tuesday, October 22nd, Willie Brown passed away. Willie Brown, 16 seasons in the
whole
NFL.
fucking scene is
First
friend of foe. I don't give a fuck. Friend of foe, family, all that shit. You know, what did you get rolled up? They don't have to be a part of the shit. My shit was bumping before they joined. Now they can share in the benefits in the shit, but they don't have to. JD still my person, bro. That ain't changing.
Taking it all the way back.
Yeah, I made money. I'm supposed to make money. I fucking created the shit.
The Raiders won Super Bowl 11.
And I'm working. I'm every day doing the shit. I'm tired. I'm on vacation. I'm doing the shit. I don't give a fuck how much I make or how much I talk about the shit. It's still mine. In the end, this shit still mine, bro. The fucking group is mine. That ain't child shit. But I'm sharing it.
Cool coming from a man of his stature.
Let's make that clear.
And I'll treasure those nice words forever.
But I'm sharing this shit. And I brought everybody along to be a part of this shit. So I don't give a fuck about these outsiders, bro. So get off that emotional shit when you speak to me, bro.
About the 24-yard line.
If you don't be my fucking liaison or my fucking consigliere, you speak like I speak, bro. So y'all call me ass back, man. But get off that sensitive shit. I don't function like that, bro. But I ain't gotta be good, but I don't function like that. Off this emotional shit. You lay down the law how it is, bro. That's your fucking job. That's what you get paid for, motherfucker.
After an incomplete pass on second down,
even though you're not paid, yeah.
Third and 9.
Yeah, man. But, I mean, you don't gotta talk like that, but you know how I think, bro. You know I'm very fucking powerful with how I do shit. Mike can fucking imitate me.
Able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Mike, you still on there? Right, so deal with the shit, bro. I mean, just call him back. Say, hey, I thought about it. I got Mike on the call. This is what Mike stands. This is where Mike, because she thinks she equal to Mike.
6-yard line.
She knows she over you in a sense. She thinks she equal to Mike, and it's only one motherfucker above Mike. Do you think you equal to him too?
On second and goal, Goff. And that is incomplete. He was looking for time.
We had this shit 2 months before they joined, bro.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
That's it. Everything else is paid for. We bought any given Sunday. They didn't put shit on there.
And they're going to get to him.
That's it. We own.
Sack back at the 9-yard
right?
line.
We divided that by $56.25, about 4.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
We trying to let them be a part of that. So they can make money off the shit. They can do whatever they want. As long as we get to understand it. But in the end, they got to pay. If they want to just branch out and do their shit, they paying me.
No problems in the field goal
to use that.
So far, he's 2 for 2.
They name ain't on that. And I don't give a fuck. She can't rush you to put out the fucking business plan. We doing shit at our own pace. I don't like all that shit.
After the
we doing the shit right.
Back out there now to send this one away.
So I'll leave that up to y'all. But yeah, just straighten that shit out. But let's put their ass in their place, man. Let them know what this shit is. It ain't that.
Before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Right. Hey, and then didn't I ask last night? Did anybody have any questions? Man, you got me fucked up. Hold on. I respect that. But like Mike said, Sunday was 4 days ago. Mike laid all this shit out. Well, we creating a new company. We doing this. We doing it. Everybody, they roll, blah, blah, blah. We want to know who on board and da-da-da-da-da. Mike said the shit. Clear as day, bro. Yeah. Right. Right. See, J-Dub, that's what you're doing. We ain't with that shit.
My bad, Pico. I had to make this dude snap.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
No, let's get it over. Because we got a lot of good shit going on.
I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
No, well, make it clear.
Why you wake up to the man stuff being bad? What's your problem?
Yeah.
Scoring or moving the ball.
Right. But make it clear, Mike. Listen to me. Make it clear. Make it clear. Like this is their issue. This is what Tom didn't really elaborate with you. He elaborated with me. He said they want around whether they should give up their business to pursue more interest in this. Now, I don't want them to do that. Didn't I tell her that like 2 weeks ago? Focus on your stuff. Don't worry about any given Sunday when you go to this show, right? She's like, no, I gotta give any given Sunday as much attention because of the she's saying all this shit.
It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
Listen. You calm down, Mike.
Brandon Cooks, 52 yards.
Calm down.
And the Rams tackle their advantage. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there?
Be quiet, dude. What's the problem?
Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
We understand that we are looking at just be a contract. That's a contract. Offer that. Make sure they understand.
Yeah, you like to laugh. What you do? You love that, you don't love that no more. What's up with that?
Okay, all right.
Your mom be saying everything look
Now
up
after
in
the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's a smack, man.
Who ready for some smoke?
This is fielded at the
Now
goal
that
line.
shit's over.
And he'll get it
Anybody
past
try
the
to
20 to the 22-yard line.
Who free?
Nah, you good. I'm out here.
Not just the designer want to be more than what they are. Hey, the new designers, they want to be more than what they are. And they think they equal to motherfuckers, but they really not. Not me, but they think they equal to Mike. And, motherfuckers who already had established the shit too much prior. Right.
That dude feel like Deion
By Jalen Ramsey.
That dude is
So
Deion
that is 2
right there.
interceptions
Ramsey
now in
Deion
this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but here, let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here. Now he's hit, and Bortles fumbled. It's loose.
Yeah, that's all it is, cuz.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Anybody free?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
I'm out here for the shit today.
You ain't doing shit.
I'm out here with the shit today.
You ain't with the shit. You know what you gonna say when I beat you.
I'll be beating
Following
you
the
too,
fumble
back and
recovery,
forth.
it's Trubisky.
I'm just saying.
We're gonna see though. I feel you though. I ain't gonna say
Not
nothing
get
though.
the
You're
connection
right.
there. It's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive.
I'm free, bro. Let's go. Me, B1.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away.
Yeah, I wasn't focused. I was doing business.
Smack
I'm
never
good
beat me
now.
in 20.
I'm good. I was winning that first. I lost. It is what it is.
2nd down. Trubisky. Pressure comes.
Nah, bro, send it. You want it. That's how we do. I'm cool with all that.
picks up his second sack of the afternoon. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Caught by Montgomery. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, so
and this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run it.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. The final shot before break here. Goff. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Well, earlier somebody tried to hit us up, but they own anygivensunday.com. They tried to hit us up on some,
one more in here.
I'll sell it to you for $15,000. I'm like, we don't want it. They literally, the dude that owned it hit us up on trying to get 15 grand. I'm like, we good.
Woods has it complete.
We got anygivensunday.ags.com.
But he takes it to the 25.
This motherfucker, I'm like, man. Oh, shit, I forgot to tell Mike this shit, too. Let's have some fun.
And it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started.
How you get over there?
And this will not be returnable.
It's not easy. Every time the first game, most times you don't win the first game. You really be the same game.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how that blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Pierre-Louis gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
That was man.
Hey,
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
What the fuck?
Hey, let's go. Go, Brown.
From the gun on 3rd down. Goff. Then he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37.
Cuz, what you want?
Everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back,
I got 3 cousins that got
got disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
Oh, I got 3 cousins. I got Tigger Rank, They Hate Me, and Pico on this motherfucker. All family affair. Let's do it.
Connection made here. Goff to Higbee. And he'll lose yardage here.
Pico,
Back at the
They Hate Me and Tigger Rank family, too.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
I think we were seeing it at the same time.
That's
Maybe you let that one go.
Granddad, sir. Granddad.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
I don't know how you bump him off.
Picked off at the 21. And a big turnover there as his guys will
Tigger Rank, Jamie, you on any side or hot side?
How about some weekend games where you've got a team that really, really needs a win?
Okay, and then Will on the Whitfield side. That's my grandma.
And Cleveland at New England. You feel like the Chargers in Cleveland need to find a way. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Dante Fowler.
You said what?
Once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
He did.
To try again after the sack. Trubisky. Incomplete. Cordero Patterson, the one he was hoping to get it to. And it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
You gotta remember you do that shit.
Good ass. Get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
I like how they let him duck now underneath. That's a good ass thing.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at about the 31. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Goff now looks to throw. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is now 24. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there. Totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Throws up.
To throw is gone. He gets it.
Desync here. Desync here.
Touchdown Rams.
And it again.
Damn, Pico, that's twice I made you quit now, Pico. I'm out here, man. Damn.
Hey, wait, let me play Mac. Let me play Mac. Come on, cuz, let me get him one time. You get smacked. God. Finish, man. Fuck. I'll wait. We'll end up meeting.
I gotta give him a run back. I got to. Hey, I'm only here to motivate. I'm here to motivate. I ain't here to put you down. I ain't here to put nobody down. I do the same shit motherfuckers do to me. I'ma send it. Hey, FedEx. It's coming right now.
Taking Rank told you to send it a long time ago. Yeah, he was talking to you. Oh, there goes the game right there.
Damn, DJ Watt off for the season, huh?
Smack, where you at? Smack. I guess I'll be waiting on the game now. Yeah, I got you, bro. Yeah, I'll wait unless I find one, bro. I'll wait unless I find one. Bet. Taking Rank. Manny, you free?
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Might be an iPad day, depending on how I feel, man.
Damn, I can't get it.
Kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Now a run with Montgomery. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape.
Oh, my God.
That is not going to get it done. Tough slug. They lose a yard there on third. Montgomery.
Pico, you know better. You know better, Pico. You punt that ball on fourth down.
You trying to play?
The surprising move here
I
on
can't
the
believe you're
opening
trying to
drive.
Pico.
Cuz, you trying to play?
And the Saints are going to get it back in great shape.
All right, here we go.
32 now. Here's first and 10. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, Kamara.
I ain't saying nothing. You want to say anything,
About the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
You never give me. Hey,
and there we see. In the league.
So,
I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision.
That's true,
for him.
and I appreciate
it was on
that.
display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Oh, good play. Pick off.
It'll be intercepted.
I tried to do you dirty in that play. That's all right.
And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Oh, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. On second down, Montgomery. He'll be upended at the 18. That's a very helpful pickup of 9 after the play began at the 9. Here's Trubisky to throw.
Good defense, baby. We're playing defense over here.
Yeah. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football and now zapped right back in the other direction. A good return there.
Hey,
call it 13
already?
yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he rifles one incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. And it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, 61 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are.
So we'll step up here. We'll see. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Lock in. Bravo.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The sack coming from defensive end Cameron Jordan.
Pico, you want to learn a lesson? Going for a 4th down?
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Finds his target, Montgomery.
Great play.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th.
That was 4th and a mile. Almost 4th, and why are you doing this? I mean, they got it done, though. Went up and got it. What a big-time pickup.
I was just going to say that. It's a receiver. You got to have that go get it attitude. He had it there. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd down and 12. On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Lock in. 6-6, pull it high. Hey, 18. Go.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Oh, my God.
The throw there going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
What's he doing? Go PP.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. On play action, it's Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And Ginn's got it. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
Opposite.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. And he finds Cook. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On the ground, Kamara. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 26.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll try to run it in with Murray. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a safe touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down at about the 15. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play that? Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Breeze. Flush to his right. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kyle Fuller. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Breeze.
Oh, no!
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No,
come on, man, give me the pick.
Teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
53, Mike. Hey, wahoo! 53 for Mike. 53 for Mike.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Trubisky eluding and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A.J. Klein coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Here's Trubisky, forced out to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer,
Good play.
they just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. That's exactly what happened on that play.
It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out, and the Saints will have the football back. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12. Now Breeze under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Bilal Nichols in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Open man is Michael Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd. Here's Kamara out of the pistol. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On 2nd and 7, Breeze. And this is Cook with the grab.
Love me.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kamara. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 24, Breeze. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Breeze now. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Now they'll run. Murray. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll try and run with Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
What's the score between you and Smack, B1?
This one taken just inside.
Right now, we're not playing. I'm playing taking rank. It's 7-16 my way. I'm kicking a field goal to see if I can get 19.
To about the 35-yard line.
Taking rank.
Oh, taking rank.
I'm up 19-7. Okay. Oh shit! I'm up 16-7. I missed another.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this
Smack
game.
said he'll be back.
It's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better.
I'm gonna beat my cousin ass. I ain't got shit to prove.
To the next one.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll be second down.
64, weak.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Bears.
56, Mike, 56.
Getting it to their playmaker, Cordell Patterson. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. On second and 11 now. Trubisky, he's going to loft one deep over the middle. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tariq Cohen, 55 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead.
Damn, 78, 71.
And they'll cut
I ain't
the
setting
lead
them
to
no block.
21-7. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, did the Bears get it? They did.
Wow.
This is well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
Let's go.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They're in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah,
take my slippers up, Amir.
Now Trubisky on first down. They'll set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Trubisky now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A game for the Bears. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll
throw on first down with Trubisky. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, 30 yards, as his guys are back with a single score. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break.
I'm not mad at you. I got goals.
Receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly, and oftentimes
I left my phone at home, so I have to come
use their best asset, which is
cold.
usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
I heard him say it yesterday too.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hold on a second.
Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Smack.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line.
You know, that ain't no win, bro. The internet kicked you out. We was 14 in the second quarter. The Roos, I just posted the Roos fight. Yeah, it's 21, 1st through 3rd. When the internet fucked you up, fucked us up, I just posted it. Yeah, neither one of us get a win loss. True. Let's go, fella. Yeah, I'll just make sure. I know you didn't know.
When you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole
What's going to do here, Phil? Yeah, I'll just make sure you invest it. True.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now
yeah, we got rules for that shit because the internet be fucking everybody sometimes. But in the 1st and 3rd, if it's 21, then the person get a win. If it's 14 and the 4th, then the person get a win.
Shot at the 33-yard line. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned
I'm in the 3rd quarter.
I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch.
Smack trying to get a game. Who's free?
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come
let me see if anybody else.
On a 2nd and 12. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again.
Oh, I'm go back trying to play, bro.
Losing yardage back at the 42. Now the Bears going to use
J-Pack's son. He probably got hit up the group, hit up the party.
To go in the football game.
Hit up the chat. Yeah, he just asked for a game.
Back to throw Breeze.
You kidding me, bro?
Incomplete.
You kidding me, bro?
Penalty, but I just don't think so.
He ain't hitting that hard.
The defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but
I should have set it up on the left side.
In the back pocket.
Come on. All he doing is listen. I like that.
He got just enough to clear the crossbar
as he
drops it in from long distance. And that will push the lead up to double digits.
You think he done foul some?
So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, you know, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check. Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to let it fly. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
Now Trubisky to throw. Got a man, it's Patterson, complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Well, on the one side,
come on,
try to take away
78. You gotta do
positive
something
from this game. They played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder, when the game is settled and the clock is run out, do we really need to kick the extra point?
Oh, yeah. It's silly. It's silly.
It doesn't make any sense to me. I know that people have explained before, well, you got to play it all the way through. Come on, this thing was done.
Let me see the shirt. I like that color.
That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
Anybody next? I'm out here. Anybody next?
Smack Hunter.
What quarter you in, B1?
I'm going into the 4th.
Okay.
Smack free, bro. Or no, smack free. I think he's playing go back.
What? You so lame. How you gonna wear it? They don't look cool. You don't look cool wearing them shirts. You're not. Stop it. So goofy. Like a dress. Dress for what? For what? How you gonna wear that? Okay, nothing, yeah, I know. You're off. You're off. You're off. Go on somewhere.
But you like some of my options for you though? Which one is your favorite?
Big Hog. What quarter you in, Big Hog?
I'm at.
Nah, I was playing. I'm saying to you, Smack. What's up, Nancy?
So you like some of my options I got for you?
You gotta let me know what type of jeans I'm gonna wear with those though. You know.
What type of jeans? Everything you can wear black. You can wear khaki. Come on, like.
You gotta choose it though. You gotta let me know what color though. You say you got fashion. You say you my.
Okay, but you know this is fall colors.
Oh, that jeans I just bought too. Can go with that little shirt right there. The jeans I just bought.
Mac, you can get me in sport. We in the 4th quarter.
I sent to you. You can get the invite. I heard you be one. I guess Smack want to play me, so I want to be like I'm out. You said what? Oh, so you want, okay, then I'll wait for you, B1. Oh, okay. I'll wait for you, Big Hog, what quarter you in, Big Hog? Just asking. In 3rd? Okay. Who you playing, B1? Oh, I'm playing Bowcat. Okay. Wait, other people. So. temperature. Close the door, too. Move! Anybody free? Anybody free? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Can I get a game? No, you saying to me you got home. I want to beat you on the road. Say it to me, Nikki.
And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a breather. Cardio kingpin, subjugate the dub play, and you know we can't wait to bring spin.
Yeah, I watched that game too. That game is good. That game is good. It was down. He just scored. He just scored. Yeah, he tied up. I just watched that shit. That was a good game right there. Leave my chips alone, dude. Give my chips. What do you mean that's you? Take the toothbrush from him too.
Give me a toothbrush. Oh, that's mine.
Hey, can Matt get a game? No, Nikki, you said something about a game. You said shit no more. You be dodging me, Nikki. Oh, I had a mic off. You ready, Nick? You ready, Nikki? Go ahead, stand it, fam. Oh. Yeah, I was off the mic. I was off the mic. Anybody free? Anybody free? Damn, I gotta wait a whole nother game. That's crazy. Eat your food. Eat your food. So extra. Eat your food. You thirsty? Give him some drink. You get him pop?
No, boy, he's thirsty.
They give him water then. Say it again.
I said when he's done eating.
What you do that for? Do what you want to. Just give him water. You can't give him water. What the fuck you doing? You out of you late. You ain't fixing no food. You ain't doing what you do. Talking about I can fix my own food. Man, don't worry about my sandwich. That's fucked up, dude. Nah, but you take forever to do stuff like what you be doing all day. So you take forever. You can't get a cup of water. Anybody free? Can I get the game? Who's this? Who's that? Who said that? Oh, Pico, I'm done with you today, Pico. I've been beating on you today. They can be 3 times in a row now. I'm about to see right now. Wow. I'm saying to you right now, I go to the frame fan. The frame invite. Nah. I gotta start the man over again. I don't start doing it. We're going 3 times in a row. Come on. Fuck it.
Okay. 30,000 in the pocket, no
I'm getting sick of this boy. This boy make me so fucking annoying now.
Okay. All my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay. So when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros. Left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge. Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. King bats every time I'm through. Same packet, nobody knew. So I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view. Hotel get a waiting room. Read a magazine while you wait for me. Baby, I'll be done so soon. Phone gotta be off, each store got locks. I got some trusted shoes. 10K on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Death comes in 3s, wins come in 2s, cash comes in 1s. Throw it up, celebrate some news. I do a good job. Pull up the cover and pull out.
Don't nobody say nothing. I come in 10 minutes later.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1.
No, but you got.
And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. First carry now for David Montgomery.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Trubisky will throw. Steps away to his left.
Kick. Ooh.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him. And that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
Hey, be quiet.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Here we go.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he's got Snead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Jackson and the offense come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. We're scoreless after 1. So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Here's Jackson to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Pierre-Louis With a big-time sack on third down, it's a loss of 7. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
Well, what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Damn, that's sad.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky, and he finds Montgomery complete.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers.
You're right, baby.
In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 4, and it'll be a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Throwing here, Trubisky. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
You'll be hurt. I told you you'll be hurt.
Sure he got
I think you'll be hurt.
Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
You can't give me a kiss?
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Kiss. Give me a kiss. What do you have for me? Give me a kiss.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
I'm going to keep on going, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Amir, stop shouting. What you shouting for?
First incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Oh, shit.
Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
Hey!
And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll run on first down. It's Montgomery. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. From the 44, Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Matt Judon picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long, being chased out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's Trubisky. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime. All we have to show for the first half, a lone field goal. 3-0 our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally, because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Now they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Play, big boy.
He will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Here's Trubisky. Escaping the pressure right.
I missed when he grabbed it. I missed when he grabbed that
through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just one target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him. Find him.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
I just can't get that
this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check 15, check 15.
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Nick Kwiatkowski able to maneuver in for the sack. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean.
They
wear that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Pico be tripping on here. Pico be tripping on here.
Hey, Charlie.
On 1st down, Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line.
Hey,
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd. On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery.
Not today.
And he stopped immediately there. Brandon Carr there to make the stop. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Alert. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Trubisky now, down around his goal line. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Yes.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Very disappointing, Pico. You should know better.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they work this out past the 25. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky, flush to his right. And nearly picked off there. It would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down. With that incompletion, let's play a little game here. We'll call it 2 up, 2 down. Surprising team so far. 2 for the good, 2 for the bad.
All right, let's start with the good. The Buffalo Bills. Did you really think they'd be pressing for first place this deep into the season?
No.
Okay, how about the Carolina Panthers? Start 0-2 with Cam Newton, undefeated without him. How about 2 down? The Atlanta Falcons. I thought they'd press for a playoff spot. And the Los Angeles Chargers.
How about the Browns at 2-4? I thought you'd put them in there.
I didn't expect them to be the team others thought in preseason. I thought they might contend for a playoff spot, but it doesn't surprise me overall.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
But that magic gonna run out though. You ain't gonna. Hey, Bocas. Hey, Hawk, stupid.
Check nickel. Check it back.
Hey, Alpha.
Now it's Trubisky.
Y'all don't got Dylan, though. That's the thing.
And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. The Bears on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
No, hell no.
Out of the gun, Trubisky looking deep for Gabriel. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, look 3. 36. Watch the eye.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right.
Wow.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. On first down, Montgomery. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Lock in.
From the 41, Trubisky. And that is incomplete here. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their move.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Jalen Ferguson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now you got me fucked up going on the 4th down.
Out there.
And I couldn't stop it.
They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here.
Watch the twitch. Watch out. Check 48's the mic. You can't block me.
They made them play twice. I don't see you being in right here.
Here we go. It's Trubisky on 4th down.
Nope.
And that is incomplete. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
Quietly. He didn't say a word. He didn't say process and understanding. I ain't hear none of that shit.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Ingram. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself.
Man. I'm out here, man.
Touchdown.
I'm out here. You try to pick up.
Seth Roberts there to make the grab as the Ravens push further out in front.
Game over.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0.
Noodle, one of y'all.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hard dog.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Close game. Stop it. Close game. Ain't no. It's possession. It be the last possession. That's what it be down to. Stop it, Paul. I'm up there. Nicky, no.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right.
My man stop all that shit. When you play me, I stop all that shit.
Got a man, it's Patterson, complete.
I'll be stopping your run, though.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
Damn.
They go play action. Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Patrick Owusu. He brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. After the sack on first down, Trubisky trying to lay one up deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. The Bears on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be third and a mile.
No, he not. He a little boy. He a little boy. And he haven't beat me. I ain't give him a chance to beat me.
Trubisky escaping the pressure right.
He ain't beat me.
Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
I'm sorry,
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And the receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball for him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Khalil Mack in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Ingram. Credit the tackle there to Aaron Lynch. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Jackson to throw. And that will be incomplete. First quarter, Charles, you really emphasized the importance of winning the turnover battle as a visiting team, as an underdog. They haven't forced a single turnover in this game.
And right now they're losing, so no turnovers might lead to no victory.
This is taken around the 12.
Hey, he got a point.
A field
Ben
position changer there.
up there.
49 yards on the punt. Couple that with a loss on the return. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory.
Hey, can I say this? Can I say it, MackMed 5?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Trubisky will throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Trubisky to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. To throw is Jackson. This will be caught by Brown.
Let me That's when Hall was in jail.
That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there.
She was weird.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And he's going to go down, back at the 27-yard line.
I'm playing ball, though. I'll be playing ball lately, though,
and one of the whistles for a timeout.
I'll be playing some good ball.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I lost it.
His throw caught at about the 5. And he is into the end zone for the Baltimore touchdown.
Everybody on time.
26 yards. As a Ravens
even Brady, too. Even though kicking Brady ass, too.
Tucker
and
with
go
the
hard.
extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Oh, lately he is, but he fell off for a while, though, for 2 weeks. He fell off for 2 weeks.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Good game, Pico.
So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
Most games, it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates and say, guys, You really carried us today. We'll try and get you back next time. But as for today, you guys are nails out there.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey,
the Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Hey, Hog, you can't blame me, Hog. Hey, Hog, I'll be out here playing the best, though. You can't blame me. I don't be playing no Grace 5 times in a row to make my record look good. I'll be playing the top dogs. And that's facts. And my game shows. My game be showing. That's why when tournaments start, niggas be surprised. Like, oh, man be here? Nah, because man be out here. I'll be out here. That don't mean shit. I be telling y'all. Don't mean shit.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams.
Why you put this shit to 5 minutes, Nicky? Why?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let go. Like 20. Check.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
I got to beat you, Nicky.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on. And
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
There's goal.
Wow.
And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this will be taken at the 13.
Ooh! That's how you get down, Nicky. Oh, shit.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over.
This dude Harvey killing me. He said, I'm all-time leader Russian. How you doing?
Yellow, 480.
Wow. Hey, I want to talk like Hog this year. I want to say I bet you it's man. I'm going to look at
this is Williams. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the 33. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down, Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Don't worry about that. You worry about the wrong thing, Nikki.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Now play fake here on first down. I'm out here. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Nicky think he can pass the ball.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's 3rd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Petco, you need to get that beat down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. They run. It's Gurley. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now it's gone. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Gurley again here on 1st down. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Oh, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. The Cardinals might have found their mojo, though. They might have. We'll see.
From the 30 on second down. Goff.
Oh,
and a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bashaud Breeland. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. On second down, it's Williams. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard.
I think Chiefs can win the Super Bowl last year if they had Kareem Hunt.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. Here we go.
First carry now for the backup, LaShawn McCoy. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the 1st down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. On second down now. It's Williams.
Good play.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Yellow. Stop your whining. Hey, 43.
They go play fake. Mahomes.
Good play, Donald.
Goes
Great
on the
fucking
pressure
play.
from the Rams defense. Aaron Donald with a sack.
I got the,
well, they go
LA.
play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
I got to run.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Nicky did 3 by go for it.
On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away.
Nicky, I'm out here,
JoJo
Nicky.
Natson back
Playing
deep
the
for the
best defense
Rams.
right now.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
That's all he wanted to see. That's motivation right there.
An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Hey, Pecco, you better get this dub, man. Get this fucking dub.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As far, a punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
Now, let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field.
Let's go.
With some confidence.
I want this.
Brandon Cooks.
Let's go.
Pass
Touchdown.
the 20. Touchdown, L.A. Brandon Cooks, 76 yards.
I'm out here, Nikki.
And the Rams
7-3.
have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Zerline good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
I know. Let him have it. I'm finna hurt his feelings. Come on.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
He called me out. He said he eating.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Dante Fowler. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Flush to his right. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
Let's go.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Right now, ever.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Okay, partner, let's mix things up a bit. This is something that's been a staple of morning television programs for a long time. Let's bring it to Madden. Some power rankings. Give me your top 5 through 7 weeks.
All right, I'll start with number 5, and that's the Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, he can throw it as well as run it, but his running, that's so exciting.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Dante Fowler picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Touchdown again. 14-3. I told him.
Rams touchdown.
I am on my shit today.
Brandon Cooks. As the first half is winding down, and the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not
you
at
can't
all,
run the ball on me.
If they don't,
man,
almost had the feel of an
I'm trying to get over
imposing
$500. I want to be top 5.
And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the 2nd half.
I need to get that record talking. I need to get that record talking for me.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Under 500, I'll be straight. I'll be straight.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Okay.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Now Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan.
I'm about to say. You know, you got niggas watching me whooping Nikki.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line.
This happens to me every time. This happens to me every fucking time.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Officially an even 100 yards coast to coast on the kick return. As his guys are back within a single score.
When niggas come out and be loud mouthing and all that shit, I'm done. I heard him say, oh shit, good defense. I knew you gonna win that game. When I heard him say that, I said, yeah, he ain't gonna win that game. Nigga taking his time. Yeah, he left. Yeah, he ain't come back.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
You get a nigga, hey, you get a nigga Mike Tyson.
They'll look to run for it with Williams. And he'll get into the end zone as a 2-point conversion is successful.
In halftime. He finds a way. Yeah, and he done to last time. Yeah, that's true. Fact. And I'm trying to piss him off. I'm talking shit to piss him off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Beat me and tell me, man, I told you weren't going to beat me, man. You ready for that speech.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I'm just not going right now. I put in too much work in my offense and my defense. But he's going to kick off return. That's cool.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Bomb that bitch open.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there, Goff to Cup, 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Here's Gurley. And this is...
Nah, they hate me. They hate me, got control.
And now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
180. What we got?
Again, they run with Gurley. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Goff. And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
56. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. Woo! And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A 3-yard touchdown run.
Nikki, I'm out
and the
here.
Rams tack on to their advantage.
You know what I know. I'm out here.
And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there,
Right
and
back
they got in
you.
for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
I'm ready. No excuses. Come on. I'm ready.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See.
Accept the invite real quick. Yeah. Capico's over there. All right, come on. I'll stay. Come on. I'll stay. Yeah, we both got what I thought we were going to do.
They have up their sleeve.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third
Nikki,
down.
You got 34 yards in passing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
On offense.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
It's been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And where will this be spotted? The side judge says it went out just across midfield.
I think I'm going to be on the streak now.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Ain't that hard to beat. All right, I'm about to score one more time.
Another carry now for Gurley. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Goff on first down. And that'll be caught by Kupp. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And he'll get a couple here down to the 22.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
From the 22, Goff. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. We're back now in KC. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. It's a pickup of 13, but they're still a bit short, and it'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Oh, my God.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Davian Williams. 65 yards as his guys are back within a single score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a 1-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away.
And he's taken down. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Pico. Noodles.
I'm about to be noodles, though.
Noodles trash.
From the gun, here's Gone. This is caught. It's Cooks.
Uh-oh, that's game. That's game, Nicky.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. And not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well.
Ain't no way come back to this
shit.
No way.
It really is. I don't know how much that particular play factored in. With the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
I'll play you Brady.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Michael Brockers. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw, it's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And this is going to be another
Nicky like
first
Smack
down
beat
as
him,
the tackle's
and
going
I
to
be
be
whooping
made
on
at the
Smack.
Rams'
Ain't no way he gonna beat me.
31-yard line. Line of scrimmage to the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Nicky, you ain't even talking about that,
Mahomes
Nicky.
now to throw. Gets this one to Hill. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Well, how
I
you
think that's a
losing
big
with the
pickup
Chiefs,
for a
bro?
first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Remember when that nigga Nick? Hey, y'all remember when Noodles beat me those 3 games in a row? He thought he was God.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1
Boy
yard
thought he was
line.
God.
That's good for a
He said
gain
he
of
was a man,
6.
co-player and shit. I haven't heard him
Second
talk
and
like
goal
that in a
from
minute.
the one. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a
That's what
Chiefs
he stated away.
touchdown. Damian Williams, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now.
See what them
Probably going to rely on the
costumes are
onside
doing.
kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
A nice little juke. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Good game, Jetpack.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. And they give this time to the tailback.
First down again.
It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. And that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size can really wear down a defense. He's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that
don't want to hear Nicky. Get your ass. Don't want to hear it.
Extra
tell me good game.
Getting down.
Just tell me good game, family. Just tell me good game. That's all I want to hear. Good game.
Back to the workhorse today.
Nicky, you so well, bro.
And he'll be taken down here, and that
How you
is
went
how
from a
this one's going to come
pro
to an
player
end.
to a bottom 5 player?
So the L.A. Rams with a victory here, and never an easy thing to come into Arrowhead and get the victory. One of the toughest places to play in the league, but they did it.
Some of the best fan support in the league. They take pride in it. They love their team. They rally around them, good and bad. But when it's good, it is so difficult to come into this place and get a win. From the time they sing the national anthem and finish it with the home of the Chiefs. You're in trouble right from that moment, usually.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Yeah, dude, why you on your
From
phone,
Kansas
son?
City, so long, everybody.
Oh, you can't handle the heat.
Hey, Nicky, I got hey, Brady, come on, Brady, let's go, Brady. Come on, Brady.
You can't handle the heat. He just beat you. Just like how I do with you, still beat your ass.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, beat that nigga.
And get your playbook. And get your playbook too. I don't want to hear shit. Get your playbook. Get your playbook. Oh, my broadcast up. My broadcast up all day. My broadcast up all day. I'm out here.
Oh, cuz it's whack.
I'm playing with the Rams, sir. I'm playing the Rams. I got ran. Woo! I'm on a fire. I'm on hot fire right now. I'm on fire right now. Get him. Get the Eagles. Come on. Let's go. I'm out here. Yeah. 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 See, I play the Bears. I'll be kicking your ass with the Bears. So what you saying? What you saying? I kick your ass before the Bears. Stop it in the beginning.
Damn.
Playing me. Playing MackMed. I'm the champ in this part right now. MackMed's a champ right now. I'm rising. Yeah, let's go, Blackberry. Talk all that shit. Come on, Blackberry.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago.
And the AFL rematch from Go Hard last night, yesterday. Go Hard, you know me yesterday.
The Eagles fly as they get ready to match up with the Los Angeles Rams.
Dang, I fucked up with the kick already.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right.
My broadcast up. My
Plus
broadcast
you're
up.
up yardage.
My broadcast up. What you mean? My broadcast up. It is up. I got.
On first down, Wentz. It's caught by Jackson. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
He said you already know what's coming, boy.
Throwing on first is Wentz.
I think that nigga Go Hard and beat you by like 35.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. Pretty good start there on plays 1 and 2.
And not discriminating at all, is it? Make sure he's spreading it around on the first two throws of the game. Two different parts of the field as well.
Opening minute and already a trip to the red zone. They've got a first and 10 at the 15. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Not today.
They'll run it with Sproles. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And they're able to strike first here on their opening drive.
Let's go.
Elliott good with a PAT.
I called you out.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go. On block.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Goff now to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
I'll be doing it.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6. Now on second down, this is Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40.
She not up, Nikki?